Welcome to UXL, where you can learn new skills anytime and anywhere. Visit uxl.com to explore our full course selection. This lesson is part of a larger course. Check the video description below for a link to the full course where you can enroll. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe. For your convenience, the course cover displayed on your screen provides the complete course title and lesson title. Let's proceed with the lesson. Lesson: Auditing Governance and Compliance Programs. Auditing governance and compliance programs is an essential component of ensuring that organizations adhere to established standards and regulatory requirements. Effective auditing assesses whether governance frameworks and compliance programs are functioning as intended, identifying areas for improvement, and ensuring that risks are managed appropriately. This lesson delves into the intricacies of auditing governance and compliance programs within the context of the CGRC, particularly focusing on compliance with governance frameworks. The primary objective of auditing governance and compliance programs is to provide assurance that an organization's operations align with its policies, procedures, and regulatory obligations. Auditors must evaluate the effectiveness of governance frameworks, which include the structures, policies, and processes that guide organizational decision-making and accountability. Compliance programs are integral to governance, as they establish the mechanisms through which organizations adhere to legal and ethical standards. The interplay between governance and compliance is critical, as robust governance frameworks support effective compliance programs. A key aspect of auditing governance frameworks involves assessing the board of directors' role in oversight and strategic direction. The board is responsible for establishing the tone at the top, fostering an ethical culture, and ensuring that management implements effective governance practices. Auditors examine board meeting minutes, charters, and other documentation to evaluate the board's engagement in governance activities. They assess whether the board has established clear objectives, policies, and procedures that align with the organization's mission and regulatory requirements. In addition to board oversight, auditors evaluate the roles and responsibilities of senior management in implementing governance frameworks. Senior management is accountable for translating the board's directives into actionable strategies and ensuring that governance policies are communicated and enforced throughout the organization. Auditors review senior management's performance in areas such as risk management, internal controls, and compliance monitoring. They also assess whether management fosters a culture of integrity and transparency, which is essential for effective governance. Risk management is a critical component of governance frameworks, and auditors must evaluate the organization's risk management processes. This includes assessing the identification, assessment, and mitigation of risks that could impact the organization's ability to achieve its objectives. Auditors review risk management policies, procedures, and practices to determine whether they are comprehensive and aligned with industry standards. They examine the organization's risk appetite and tolerance levels, as well as the effectiveness of risk mitigation strategies. By identifying gaps in risk management, auditors help organizations enhance their governance frameworks and reduce potential vulnerabilities. Internal controls are another vital element of governance frameworks that auditors must assess. Internal controls are the mechanisms put in place to ensure the accuracy and reliability of financial reporting, safeguard assets, and ensure compliance with laws and regulations. Auditors evaluate the design and operating effectiveness of internal controls using techniques such as walkthroughs, observations, and testing of control activities. Effective internal controls support the integrity of financial reporting and provide assurance that the organization is operating in compliance with applicable standards. Compliance programs are designed to ensure that organizations adhere to legal and regulatory requirements, as well as internal policies and ethical standards. Auditors assess the design and effectiveness of compliance programs by reviewing policies, procedures, and documentation related to compliance activities. They evaluate the organization's compliance risk assessment processes, which involve identifying and assessing the risks associated with non-compliance. Auditors also review training and communication programs to ensure that employees are aware of compliance obligations and understand their roles in maintaining compliance. Monitoring and reporting are essential components of compliance programs, and auditors must evaluate the effectiveness of these processes. Organizations must have mechanisms in place to monitor compliance with policies and regulations, detect potential violations, and report findings to appropriate authorities. Auditors assess the adequacy of monitoring activities, such as internal audits, compliance reviews, and whistleblower programs. They also review the processes for reporting compliance violations, including the timeliness and accuracy of reports. By evaluating monitoring and reporting mechanisms, auditors help organizations identify areas for improvement and enhance their compliance programs. Auditors also play a crucial role in evaluating the organization's response to compliance violations. When violations occur, organizations must take appropriate corrective actions to address the underlying issues and prevent future occurrences. Auditors review the organization's processes for investigating and responding to compliance violations, including the effectiveness of corrective actions. They assess whether the organization has established clear procedures for handling violations and whether these procedures are consistently followed. Effective response mechanisms are essential for maintaining the integrity of compliance programs and demonstrating a commitment to ethical conduct. The effectiveness of governance and compliance programs is often measured through key performance indicators and metrics. Auditors assess the relevance and reliability of these metrics, ensuring that they provide meaningful insights into the organization's performance. Common KPIs for governance and compliance programs include the number of compliance violations, the effectiveness of risk mitigation strategies, and the timeliness of corrective actions. By evaluating these metrics, auditors help organizations track their progress and identify areas for improvement. In addition to evaluating existing governance and compliance programs, auditors must stay informed about emerging trends and regulatory changes that could impact the organization. The regulatory landscape is constantly evolving, and organizations must adapt to new requirements and standards. Auditors must be knowledgeable about current regulations and industry best practices to provide relevant and timely insights. Continuous professional development and engagement with industry forums and professional associations are essential for auditors to stay current with developments in governance and compliance. Effective communication is a critical skill for auditors, as they must convey their findings and recommendations to various stakeholders, including the board of directors, senior management, and regulatory authorities. Auditors must present their findings in a clear and concise manner, highlighting key issues and providing actionable recommendations. They must also be prepared to engage in discussions with stakeholders to address concerns and provide additional insights. Strong communication skills enhance the impact of audit findings and support the implementation of recommended improvements. The role of technology in auditing governance and compliance programs cannot be overlooked. Advanced technologies such as data analytics, artificial intelligence, and blockchain offer new opportunities for auditors to enhance their assessments. Data analytics tools enable auditors to analyze large volumes of data, identify patterns, and detect anomalies that could indicate compliance issues. Artificial intelligence can assist in automating routine audit tasks, allowing auditors to focus on more complex and strategic activities. Blockchain technology offers potential benefits for enhancing the transparency and integrity of financial transactions and records. By leveraging these technologies, auditors can improve the efficiency and effectiveness of their audits and provide more valuable insights to organizations. In conclusion, auditing governance and compliance programs is a multifaceted process that requires a comprehensive understanding of governance frameworks, risk management, internal controls, and compliance activities. Auditors play a crucial role in providing assurance that organizations are adhering to established standards and regulatory requirements. By evaluating the effectiveness of governance and compliance programs, auditors help organizations identify areas for improvement, mitigate risks, and enhance their overall performance. Continuous professional development, effective communication, and the use of advanced technologies are essential for auditors to stay current with emerging trends and provide valuable insights to organizations. Through rigorous auditing practices, organizations can achieve greater accountability, transparency, and compliance, ultimately contributing to their long-term success. This concludes the lesson. We trust you found this video informative and engaging. To enroll in the complete course, please use the link provided in the description below. At UExcel, we are committed to your learning journey. Each course offers a certificate of completion, online support, and downloadable resource files to enhance your experience. If you found our content valuable, we invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to supporting your continued pursuit of knowledge.